by no, that sounds stupid. Blah, 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 blah. And that is... Oh, that was far too long. Hey fellow fiction fanatics, I'm Chase. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing my TBR game, Dice Determine My TBR, to decide which books I'll be reading this winter. As you can tell, this isn't my normal setup, but we are in the process of moving, so this will be how things look in the meantime. So I decided that from here on in, I'm not going to be explaining the rules for my game, but it's pretty self-explanatory and I pretty much explain things as I go along, so no worries there. But the first thing we're going to do is go over challenges that I was able to complete for my fall TBR. For my Throwback Thursday challenge, I was trying to read as many of the Magic Treehouse books as I could, and I got all the way up to book number 44. It was fun to jump back into this series. I did enjoy my reread of one of my childhood favorites and was happy that I picked them up once again. For my Try a Chapter challenge, I ended up reading Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. To read a book that was on my shelf, I read River Secrets by Shannon Hale. To read a book that was on my TBR cart, I read Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas. For my retelling challenge, I read Winter by Marissa Meyer. For my Popular on BookTube challenge, I read The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. For my new TBR game, I used Jade's TBR Pursuit to pick a book from a fantasy series that I need to read. So I read A Vow So Bold and Deadly by Bridget Kemmerer. For my author alliteration challenge, I read Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell and Faith Erin Hicks. For my year published challenge, I read And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. For my friend pick, my friend Emily decided that I should read Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. And the last challenge I was able to complete was my page count challenge, and for that I read Otherworld by Jason Segel and Kirsten Miller. Unfortunately, I was not able to get to my lucky number challenge, so I'll have to add that challenge to my winter TBR, but that does mean we're gonna have to add a black dot prompt to the board, which is a challenge prompt, and really hoping we don't get that, but we'll see how it goes. All right, let's get to the board. Because I did not complete all my challenges for my last TBR, I do have a black dot prompt on here, which means there are 2 black dot prompts somewhere on the board. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is determine which dice will be my columns. If it's an odd, it's going to be the green, and if it's an even, it's going to be the red. Alright, let's roll. That is a 12, so our greens are going to be our columns. Alright, roll number 1. 4, 2. 4, 2. And that is multiple people on the cover. For roll number 1, we landed on multiple people on the cover, so I will be reading Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Imide. I'm both nervous and excited to get into this one, but I'm definitely happy that it's on my TBR. Roll number 2. 3, 6. 3, 6. And that is buzzword. Roll number 2 landed us on the buzzword prompt. So I'm going to be doing one of Books and Lala's buzzword prompts. I'm going to go with January's buzzwords, which are me and you words. And for that, I'm going to be reading I Will Judge You by Your Bookshelf by Grant Snyder. This has I, you, and your all in the title, so this definitely works for that prompt. Roll number 3. 3, 6 again. Because there are 5 options here, I'll roll a d6. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what I get. If I roll a 6, I'll roll again. 2. So 1, 2. And that is Rick Riordan Presents. Roll number 3 landed us on Rick Riordan Presents. I am very excited for this one. I have been wanting to pick up one of the Rick Riordan Presents books for a while now, and the first one I'm going to pick is Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky by Kwame Mimbalia. And I'm definitely looking forward to this one. This sounds like chaos and monsters and fun. I am so intrigued and I can't wait to read this one. Plus the cover looks great. I just want to jump into this book and see what it's all about. And I'm ecstatic that this book is in my TBR. Roll number 4. 5, 5. 5, 5. And that is new author. Roll number 4 landed us on new author. So for that one, I'm going to pick Together at Midnight by Jennifer Castle. That is a great name, and this looks like a perfect Christmas time book that is perfect for this time of year. So I'm really hoping that I like that one. I'm excited to be reading a book by an author that I've never read before. Roll number 5. 2, 2. 2, 2. And that is XOXO. Roll number 5 landed on our XOXO prompt, which means a book that features a romance. For this prompt, I'm going to be reading A Quiet Kind of Thunder by Sarah Bernard. I have been wanting to read this book for a while now. It's finally in my library, so I'm hoping to get that fairly soon. I know that this is a romance between a mute girl and a deaf boy, and I'm very much looking forward to picking this one up. Roll number 6. 3, 5. 3, 5. And that is New Release. Roll number 6 landed us on New Release, and I am very happy that I will be reading What Once Was Mine by Liz Braswell. This was actually given to me by my friend Emily for my birthday. I'm so excited that I'll be able to pick this up right away, and this will be my first book that I've read of the Twisted Tales, which is one of the Disney stories that is turned on its head by a simple question. The question in this book is, what if Rapunzel's mother drank a potion from the wrong flower? So we're getting a dark Rapunzel. Rapunzel is one of my favorite princesses, and I'm very excited to see what this book has in store. So I can't wait to read this one as well. Roll number 7. 3, 2. 3, 2. Oh no! Black dot prompt. I was really hoping we wouldn't get this, but here we are. And the black dot prompt is binge read. And lucky roll number 7 landed us on our black dot prompt. Of course it did. I'm not looking forward to this one. We landed on binge read, which means that I'm going to have to read either a duology, a trilogy, a quartet, or a series, which I'm counting as 5 or more books, within 3 months. Or, as far as I can within 3 months. Okay, we're gonna go to a spitter board and see which one I get. Really hoping for something short. Alright, as you can see here, we've got duology, trilogy, quartet, series. I'm gonna spin the wheel and we're gonna see what I'm gonna have to read. Oh, please be something good. Yay! We got a duology! That makes me so happy. I was so worried. Anything beyond a trilogy I was gonna freak out about. But duology, we can do it. I don't know what I'm gonna pick for this. Let me see. After much deliberation, I've decided that I'm going to be reading Between the Lines by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer. This book seems really intriguing. It has to do with the relationship between a real person and this fictional character, or something along those lines. I'm really excited to see what this book has in store, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've definitely been wanting to read this book for a while now, and I'm really happy that I'll be getting to it. Roll number 8. 3, 6. That is a popular number right now. Okay. 3, 6. Because there's only 3 options, I'm going to roll a 4-sided die, and if I roll a 4, I'll roll again. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. 1. So, and that is LOL. Roll number 8 landed us on the LOL prompt, which is a book that I think is going to make me laugh. So I decided I'm going to read My Calamity Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. I really enjoyed My Plain Jane. I was so-so on My Plain Jane, but I'm really looking forward to My Calamity Jane, and I really enjoy their sense of humor, and I think they have such great twists on these characters. Although My Plain Jane wasn't my favorite, I still really have enjoyed these books. I'm happy that I'll finish up the Jane series, and then I'll be able to jump into their Mary books as soon as I can. Roll number 9. 4, 3. 4, 3. And that is library book. And role number 9 was to read a library book, so I'll be picking up Make a Scene by Mimi Grace. Role number 10. 4, 5. 4, 5. And that is 5-star prediction. For role number 10, we got 5-star prediction, so I'll be reading You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. I am so excited to be able to read this book. I've heard nothing but good things, and I just can't wait to get to this because this is definitely a 5-star prediction for me. And I'm really hoping that I'm right. And our final role number 11. 3, 4. 3, 4. And that is Coordinates. And finally, role number 11 landed us on Coordinates. So I'm going to be going to a random number generator, picking numbers and seeing where those end up on my Goodreads shelf. So let's go do that. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is figure out which page I should be on. So we'll roll a random number to see 1 through 7. 7. Alright. Page 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see which column it's going to be in. 1 through 6. And that is 2. So in row 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see which number it's going to be. 1 through 5. Go. 4. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we got Crown of Oblivion by Julie S. Bong. So those are all the books that I'm planning to read for my winter TBR. I'd love to know some books that you're planning to read this winter, so let me know down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to share the love. I'll see you next time. Bye!